Well, today's gonna be an update on the Forester. Shit.
Double-digit thousands.
Why does this thing have a beeper in it? I don't understand. Close garage. Close garage. Close garage. So, happy COVID-19. Hey, hope everybody's safe, happy, healthy. Doing okay. I know I am. I work from home. I've always worked from home, so this isn't really a big change for me. So I'm very thankful for that. I still have my job. I'm still busy at work. I'm still doing the things that I love. So thumbs up for that. I wanted to touch base with you guys about the Forester. As you can tell, it's running, driving, having some good times. I'm pretty happy with the car so far, and I haven't really filled you guys in on what happened, what I did, kind of the process. So I kind of wanted to touch base on that as I go for a little bit of a drive here. As you all saw in that last video, if you watched it, if you didn't, go back, maybe you don't have to, it doesn't really matter. I pulled the motor out and redid the head gaskets, and I didn't do it right, and I didn't machine it properly. So it didn't work, it still burns coolant. So I ended up getting a motor through the Calgary community and slapped it in, car's running, refreshed it, did all the things necessary to get it up and running, and yeah, now I'm driving it. So it's been good so far. Back to it here. Just pulling up to my grocery store. Gotta go get some groceries, stock up. Toilet paper, anybody? Anybody need toilet paper? 24 pack?
A few moments later.
Alright, so back to it. I got my supplies here. I'm gonna go home and make dinner. So, about the Forester, yeah, I was able to pick up a motor, and it was a long block, so I swapped over my manifolds, and I got a new turbo and bolted it up, and it ran great. So at the same time, I did the timing belt, water pump, valve cover gaskets, rear main seal, everything that you could while it's out. And yeah, it's been good. That's what I've been driving. So this has been kind of like just me toying around. If I'm not working and not taking my work vehicle, I take this. And yeah, it's been fun. I ended up picking up the exhaust that's on it. Well, it's not an exhaust, it's a muffler delete, and it sounds really good. I'll put in some clips of that here. There hasn't really been any challenges with the vehicle. I ended up doing both the rear wheel bearings. I did one side, and the sound got a little bit better, and then I realized, oh, okay, it's still happening, so I got to do the other side. So that wasn't too bad at all. I actually had a buddy of mine who he owns a shop, press out the bearings and put the new ones in, because I tried to do it by the old mallet method, and it didn't work. So I learned my lesson. I blew up the bearing, I broke it, so I went and ordered a couple more, and did that. So other than that, guys, the car has been pretty solid. I've been toying with the idea of, if I get a good offer, I'll sell it, or just keep it and have it as a toy around car. I don't know, I really don't know. Just hit my jack. I should probably back up. Too far in, too far, bud. Almost slipped there. Oh geez, it was so nice. Literally, my last video I had this thing out, like, it was like 10 degrees, and now it's like minus 14. Whew, April 1st. Yeah, let's chat. Let's chat about the car. So everything went well. I pulled, that thing out, swapped everything off of it and onto the new motor. And let me pop the hood. So here it is. 100% bone stock. I kept it stock. Haven't done any modifications to it yet. Considering doing the inlet, because I think it may have a boost leak. Haven't really had a chance to pull it off and check. However, it's super common for them to kind of fail where it connects to the turbo, and you get a couple cuts, and then yeah, you get a bit of a boost leak, or I guess a post-MAF air leak, a vacuum leak. Yes, vacuum leak. Yeah. Did fuel filter as well. So the fuel filter, the gaskets, air filter, did a flush of the whole thing. So It was a super clean motor. Everything looked good when I tore it apart. I unfortunately didn't get any clips of that motor. I was just kind of in a rush to get it done. Really looking forward to having this thing on the road because it had sat in my garage for too long. So I just kind of rushed to get it done. I'm not really mad that I rushed it. I wish I had some more clips for you guys, but oh well, it runs, it drives, and now we get to have some fun. So I've got those. I've got these that I'm gonna potentially refinish and maybe paint gold. I got a set of adapters. These are the 5x114, so obviously 5x100. Got adapters to do that. Currently got this thing up for sale. If anybody wants it, there's a mess still. Ugh. Let's not look at that. Just don't look at that. So yeah, what do you guys think I should do next? I mean, I was considering doing the Impreza suspension just to give it a bit of a drop. It kind of monster trucks, and I don't know how I feel about it. I like lowered Foresters, so somebody hit me? No, we're good. I like lowered Foresters, so I'm considering tossing that on, just trying to find a cheap set for a couple $100. And I've got the muffler delete. I'll show you guys what that looks like. There, extends all the way back, boom. Got a nasty gasket on, but it works. And it even had the kind of the extendable tip, because usually they sit a little farther, like farther in. If they're built for a GD chassis, the Forester bumpers are a little bit longer. So it actually does okay. I'm pretty stoked on that. Sounds good. Cheap. Oh shit. Oops. Wow, I forgot to put my license plate on there. Shh, don't tell anybody. Okay guys, well, filled you in. I'm gonna go eat my food now, so. Later guys.